For question number 10, we have to factorize completely using the factor theorem. And let this be polynomial p of x. So we are going to solve the first part. So let this be a polynomial p of x and its degree is 3. So it's a cubic polynomial. This is 2x cubed minus x square minus 13x minus 6. Okay. Now, so using factor theorem, let's find out. Let's factorize this. And here, the quotient of a cube is, sorry, quotient of x cube is denoted by a. So a is 2, coefficient of x square, which is b negative 1, coefficient of x, which is c, is negative 13, and d, that the constant is 6. So we are going to multiply a with d and write down all the factors for that number. So 2 into 6 is negative 12. And let's write down the factors of 12. So factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. And let's assign them positive and negative signs. So this is positive, negative, positive, negative. Okay, and now we are going to check this polynomial for each of these values and find out when this polynomial comes out to be 0. So which one of these is the root of this polynomial? So you can check, and I know that it's negative 2. So I'm going to write here that p of negative 2. So p of negative 2, let's put negative 2 in this polynomial. So 2 into negative 2 cube minus negative t square minus 13 into negative 2 minus 6. So this gives me 2 into negative 8, negative it's 4 plus 26 minus 6. So this is equal to negative 16 minus 4 plus 26 minus 6, which is negative 20 plus 26 minus 6. 6 minus 6 is equal to 0. So that means we have put negative 2 and this value comes out to be 0, and which gives us that x plus 2 is a factor of p of x is equal to 2x cube minus x square minus 13x minus 6. Let's find out. So we have got one factor, which it must have three factors, at most three factors. And to find out other factors, we are going to divide this polynomial by the long division method with the first factor, that is x plus 2. Okay, x plus 2, which gives us 2x squared. It's 2x cubed minus 4. This is actually square. 4x squared, and change the sign to subtract them. So this is now 3x squared minus 13x minus 6. Okay, we get 3 when you multiply this with 3x. So this is now 3x squared plus 6x, negative, negative, this gets cancelled, minus 13x minus 16x. Okay, this is plus 6x. This should be, okay. So our polynomial was 2x cubed minus x squared minus 13x minus 6. So we multiplied it with 2, which gives me 2x cubed, and this is 4. This is actually 4, positive 4. So this becomes negative. So this is negative, and which becomes negative 5x squared minus 13x minus 6. Okay, so we multiply it with negative 5. So this is now negative 5 and x. So negative 5x square minus 10x. And changing the sign to subtract this gets cancelled. Minus 13x plus 10x is negative 3x, negative 6. So I write here negative 3, which gives me negative 3x, negative 6. Change the sign, this is 0. Okay, so we have one more factor, which is 2x squared minus 5x minus 3, and this is a quadratic polynomial. So we are going to solve this using splitting the middle term. A is 2, B is negative 5, C is the constant negative 3, where A and B are the coefficient of x squared and x. So A into C, 2 into negative 3 is negative 6, and we need the factors for 6 such that their product is negative 6, but when we add them it's negative 5x. So these are negative 6 and 1, so negative 6x plus x minus 3. So we have split this term into negative 6x plus 3, taking 2x common. This is x minus 3. Here it's 1, which is common. Now x minus 3 is common, and we are left with 2x plus 2. So that means that polynomial, our given polynomial, which was 2x cubed minus x squared minus 13x plus 6, it has three factors. So we can write that x cubed minus, this was 2x cubed minus x squared minus 13x minus 6 is equal to, the three factors are x plus 2, then x minus 3, and 2x plus 1. So this is how you have factorized the cubic polynomial: x plus 2, x minus 3, and 2x plus 1. These are the factors of 2x cubed minus x squared minus 13x minus 6. Okay, and moving on to the second one, we have to use graph to answer this question. And so during a medical checkup of 60 students in a school, weights were recorded as follows. We have to use your graph to find the median, upper quartile, and the number of students whose weight is about 37 kg. So I'm going to plot this graph here. So let's take the vertical and the horizontal grids. Okay. So I will show you how to plot the graph, and the scale is also given. Okay, it's given that taking 2 centimeters is equal to 2 kg along one axis, and 2 centimeters is equal to 10 students along the other axis. Draw an ogive. So, and use that graph to find the median. So let's draw the ogive, and for that we first need to calculate the cumulative frequencies. So I'm going to calculate the cumulative frequencies for, so I'm going to write down here the cumulative frequency to save the time. This is 2. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 10 is 16. And 10 is 16 plus 13 is 29. 29 and 15 is 14. 44 plus 9 is 53. Plus 5 is 58. And 2 is 60. So these are the cumulative frequency. Okay, so we have got the cumulative frequencies, and let's plot the ogive now. So cumulative frequency is the total number of students up to and including a certain weight. And we can now plot the cumulative frequencies on the graph paper. The horizontal axis will represent the weight in kg. And we have got that the weight in kgs, it starts from 28, so 30. Let's take these, the upper limits of these classes as the cumulative frequencies on the x-axis, on the horizontal axis. Okay. So horizontal axis represents the weight in kg, and the vertical axis will represent the cumulative frequency in number of students. Sorry, so let's take the horizontal axis or as the weight in kg. So it starts from, let's say, 0, and I'm going to take this three boxes as 2 centimeter. You can take accordingly on your graph paper. So 2 centimeter, it's given that you have to take 2 centimeter as 2 kg and 2 centimeters equal to 10 students. So take accordingly on your graph paper. I'm going to take this much distance as 2 centimeters. So the first one, it's the 32 kg. Okay, the first one should be, let me put a king here. I'm going to, okay, so this is, let's say, 30. And then this is 30. It's 34, 36, 38, and then 40, 42, and then 44. Okay, let's keep it to 46. And this one, this horizontal axis, it represents the weight in kg. So this is the, and the numbers we are going to take on the y-axis, that is the frequency, cumulative frequency. And let it start from, so let this much be 10 centimeter. So this is 10, this is 20, and then 30, then 50, and 60. And this is the number of students. Now let's plot ogive. For that, we are going to take, this is the weight. Our coordinates will be, this will be 30 comma 2, the first coordinate. Second would be 32 comma 6, and then 34 comma 16, then 36 comma 29, and then 38, and 44, and 40, and 53. We will take the upper limits of the class intervals, 40, 53, and then 42, and 58, then 44 and 60. So let's plot these. 30, the first one is 30 comma 2. 32 are the coordinates, so this is 30, and 2 will be somewhat here. This is half, 5, 4, and 2 will be here. So this is, let's say, 30 comma 2 coordinate, first one. And the second one is 32 comma 6. So it will be here 32 comma 6, and then 34 comma 16, which is 15, and then 16. So 34 comma 16 will be somewhat here. So this is 34 comma 16. Then 36 comma 29, 36 and 29 will be here. Okay, now 38 comma 44, 40, 50, 45, and 44 will be here. 38 and 44, and then 40 and 53. So this is 55 and 40 and 53. Let's say it's here. Okay, the next one is 42 and 58. And then 44 and 60. So if I draw a freehand ogive, this will somewhat looks like this. Okay, now, so using the graph, we have to find the median. So using this graph, let's find out the median. So first will be the median from the graph, and median is the n by 2th term. N is 60, the total, so this is 30th term. And how do we find the 30th term from the graph? So this is 30, and if we draw a perpendicular line from here which meets ogive at this point, and if we from that point where it meets ogive, if we draw it on the x-axis, this will meet somewhere here. And for me, it looks like it's the value here looks like it's 36. If you exactly check on your graph paper, it will come out to be 36.15. If you calculate it from the number of the divisions, so this 30th term comes out to be 36.15. So this is the median weight. Okay, for the next part is to find the upper quartile Q3. So let's find out the upper quartile, which is Q3 from the graph. And we know that it's given by Q3 is given by, we know that here n is 60, and it's 3n by 4 term. And if you put 60 here, replace 60 with n, this is 180. To make it understandable to you, this is 3 into 60 by 4 term. Okay, 4 ones are 4, 5 are 20, which gives me is 45th term. So let's get the 45th term from the ogive. And to get that, so this is the middle. Let's draw a perpendicular line from the 45. Let's take 45 here, and if we draw a perpendicular line here and take it to the x-axis, the term, it comes out to be somewhat 0.2 greater than 38. So this is, let's say, 38.2. So this is 38.2 approximately. Okay, now for part C. So part C says that we have to find the number of students whose weight is above 37 kg. Okay, to find the number of students whose weight is above 37 kg, let's check. So 37 comes out to be here. So this is where the 37th term is. That is 37 kg will come out to be here in this, and till these total number of terms are 60, and below this the weight is less than 37 kg, and greater than 37 kg will be 60 minus, these are 29, and there will be 60 minus 29. So 60 minus 29 will be the number of students whose weight is above 37 kg. So this is 60 minus 29, which gives me 1 and 3, 31. So 31 students will have weight above 37 kg. Okay, with this, we are finished with this set. We are done with median upper quartile number of students whose weight is above 70, above 37 kg. So do like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching.